You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM. Great solos don't make a symphony. In music or AI, get AI that's in tune with your business at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Ah, Smart Water, now in a sleek can.
This feels cool, literally.
Perfect for social gatherings and on the go.
Should I start wearing turtlenecks?
One sip at a time, friend. Smart Water cans, for those with a taste for taste. Get yours today.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we are going to unlock our true potential. If you are somebody that wants to step into your positive life, if you want to find the energy that is destined for you so that you can become the person that you are meant to be, this is the episode for you. And make sure to listen all the way through, because at the very end, we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Now remember, we are here for purpose. You are part of something. We are the rising tide. So if there is something impactful in this message that gives you a different, positive perspective, share it with somebody. When you have that growth within you and then you give it to somebody else, that's stepping into flow state. And when we do that, we rise together. So you've been going through life. I've been going through life trying to receive more, trying to live a life, trying to make it the way that I desire. And I found something. And when you start to accept this, when you start to bring this into your life, anything becomes possible. It is alignment. You see, alignment is tuning into something. We think of this world as like, oh, this car, these foods, this house, this person, this thing. We think of it as these physical objects, but there is energy flowing through everything. So when you find your purpose, time disappears. When you find alignment, time disappears. That's your sign. So what I'm going to do is use my purpose right now so that you can feel what your purpose should be. Right? There are people here that are able to help people, that are able to get people to do things, get people to build things, get people to experience things. My mission is to change your fucking frequency. I am here to tune your mind into anything that you desire. You can be absolutely anything. Hear me again. You can be absolutely anything. I want to create a belief in you that's so delusional that you expect $1 million tomorrow. I want to create a belief in you that's so delusional, you expect to be ripped. You expect to be sexy. You expect to live an amazing life, because that is my purpose. So if you're listening right now, tune your mind. Allow yourself to start thinking in a different frequency. Allow yourself to start perceiving the world in a different energy, because it is time. Never in history has been a moment where you weren't ready. So just acknowledge it. Say to yourself, I am ready to step into something new. I am ready to get mine. Like, we are in a crew together. We are rising up. Do you not understand? I am purposefully pushing people out right now. Right? So if you're aligned with me, you should be purposely pushing people out. Now, I'm not telling anybody to leave. I'm not telling anybody to do anything different. I'm just becoming something so extreme that I'm like a missile that gets more and more powered the further or the closer it gets to its destination. Right? The more things are going to start to break around me, because I don't want those frequencies anymore. I don't want to show up tomorrow and make the same amount of money. I want more. I don't want to show up tomorrow and be in the same physical health. I want to be in better health. I don't want to experience today ever again. I'm on that next level shit, and you should accept it too. Why do you not want more? Why do you not expect more? You are literally part of the creation of the universe. Without you, this experience doesn't exist. So how could you not view yourself in such high regard? Now, your goal is your goal, but you better have it. You better represent whatever it is that your goal is. because that is your purpose. That is your mission. Today, you better start rising. Do not tune into this podcast next week as the same person as you were today. Start believing a little bit different. Right? Your friend should start saying, like, Henry, we can't even talk to you anymore because you're talking about making $1 million. What are you talking about? Because soon that conversation is not going to be making $1 million annually. It's going to be making $1 million in a month because I want that. I want to be a player. I want to be a baller. I want to be a mover and shaker. Why don't you express what it is that you want? Don't get so fixated on the things that I'm saying that I desire just because I want a mansion on the beach, just because I want to fly private, just because I want to drive the nicest cars and have freedom to not worry about my health care and freedom to not worry about what struggle is. If that's not your goal, that's fine, but you better be able to talk about it just as much as I'm talking about mine. Right? And you're feeling resistance. If you're feeling like, oh, well, those things aren't good. Why do you want those, Henry? You should just want inner peace. You should just want fulfillment. You should want those. I already have those. Now I'm living my experience. I came to earth. I didn't come to earth to have less. I didn't come to earth to do less. I came to earth to change the world's freaking energy. Right? I came to leave a mark to where when I go places, when they see me at the table, they're like, oh shit, that's Henry Lawrence over there. Do you know that he's a freaking mind shaker? Like if he talks to somebody, he can have them believing that they can do anything. Right? I want to be able to go around the globe. I want to go to the UK and people see me like, oh, I know him. Let's get a picture. Let's talk to him. He impacted my life in such a positive way. I believe that us, you and me, are part of a frequency, are a part of a wave, and our purpose is to rise up. Right? So if there's somebody struggling, if there's somebody that's lost, you being the example of how to rise up is the best gift you could ever give. You can give somebody money, and that's good. You can give somebody love, and that's good. But when you teach somebody how to receive those things for themselves, that's forever. Right? I'm not trying to just do a moment for you. I'm trying to give you forever. That's the shit I'm on. So what are you on? What are you about? What's your purpose? I want to take a CEO that's making $10 million a year and then do some mindset stuff with them so that they're making $20 million a year. I want to take the person that has an idea that grew up somewhere where there was no support, there was no education, there was nobody doing what they do, but they have an idea from the universe, from God. I want to connect with that person, whether they're listening to my podcast or watching one of my videos or working one-on-one. I want to connect with that person and help them believe in themselves so much that they make a product that changes the world. Right? That's what I'm showing up for. So when I eat the food that's in alignment with me being ripped, it's so that when that person sees me, they're inspired. Right? When I demand to the universe to pay me so I got money, it's so when that person sees me, they're inspired. I'm not taking any of this with me. I'm not taking the money. I'm not taking the body. I'm not taking the fame. So those things aren't my soul. Those things aren't my life. I'm taking the energy that I create within me that attracts all those things. Right? I want to be a magnet for love. I want to be a magnet for forgiveness. I want to be a magnet for money. I want it all. Right? I'm done playing small. This world is so crazy. This world is so mixed up that you're just thinking you should have a little bit. You've been so delusioned into thinking that you don't deserve it all. Right? Because that's where true abundance happens. Right? If all of us were multimillionaires right now, we had access to anything and everything we need, we would give so freely because everyone would be of equal reception. Right? The law of attraction would just be doing its thing, baby. That's why we got to step up. That's why we got to break these old energies. I said in a previous episode, and people loved it, burn, baby, burn. Right? I'm taking these old beliefs that says you can't have, burn, baby, burn. I'm taking these old beliefs that say you don't deserve, burn, baby, burn. Because I'm lighting the whole barn on fire of all these things that say I can't, I shouldn't, or I don't. Those are gone. I only am. I think I want $1 million. I have $1 million. I think I have a ripped body. I have a ripped body because everything I do in those moments is aligned with those. Adopt this belief system into your mind and watch your reality change. Start expecting more from the world. Watch your reality change. Go into a place knowing that you're the hardest worker in the room, knowing that whatever it is that you desire from that work knows you want it, you will receive it. right? If you keep showing up to work every single day, working harder than everybody else, working smarter than everybody else, but you're not talking to every single person there saying how much you expect to make, it's your fault the reason you're not getting it, right? It's not about the boss not doing a good job. It's not about those things. We can't expect others to turn on receiving for us if we won't do it ourselves. We can't expect the universe to do it for us when there's laws in place that just give you what you are, right? So if you're willing to work and not ask to receive, then you will find a life where you work really hard, you never receive. If you're willing to open up your mind and say, I want to receive, I want to get paid, I want to do this, like, then it's yours. Right? I can't wait to talk about the month where I made $100,000 a month. I can't wait to talk about the month where I made $1 million a month, because I'm going to get paid. I'm going to get it. And I'm going to enjoy amazing things. And I'm going to inspire amazing people. How many people just turned off this podcast right now? Right? The listeners just dropping, because I'm just speaking what I want in life. And I want it good. I want great relationships that just light me up with joy every single time. I want to make positive impressions on people and uplift people and change their lives every single moment that I can. Like, that's the life I'm looking for, and that's the life that's coming for me. It wants me more than I want it. Now, this might be sounding like I. But I hope you're listening to this and you're saying I. Right? That you're aligning with the version of you that wants these things, and you're burning down the old version, right? I said, music to my ears, Henry, you've changed. Good. If no one notices that you're changing, you live, you're not even actually living, you're dead, right? Life is to experience. Life is to expand. It is not to stay the same. Point to one thing on this earth that stays the same. The trees grow. The land moves. The water flows. But you're going to stay the same? Fuck no. That's what I'm saying. No. Rise up. Be that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in. And when you breathe in, like, let's slow down on this for a minute. I want this to count. I want this to really count for a moment. I want this to change your DNA with this breath. I want this meditation to be so impactful that if you commit to doing it, you could never be the same. So when we breathe in, we're going to just do a powerful I am. Just breathe in and hit that I am. I am. As you breathe in that breath. As you're holding your breath, visualize yourself being fucking rich, being a lifesaver, climbing that mountain, whatever it is. See yourself doing it with such volume that everything else in your life is drowned out. And then when you exhale, allow anything that didn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Everything is possible for you, my friend. Everything. Everything. I'm going to the top. I'm going to live the dream that was installed in me. And I really hope that you do the same. Because when this lifetime ends for you, when you come to that road, you're going to have some reflection. And you will see everything that you turn down. You will see it all. So let's rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for watching. If this episode was impactful, we need to share it. I am counting on you to spread this message. I need you. Without you, there's nothing. So if there's something in here, share it with somebody. Leave a comment. Give me a suggestion. What topic do you want me to talk about? What thing made an impact on you? Because when you comment, it spreads it. When you share it, it spreads it. And that is the ultimate gift you could ever give me. And if you want to dive deeper into these episodes, scroll down in the description. You can subscribe to my email list. When you do that, you'll get an email every single time an episode comes out with easy to follow exercises that will help you shift your energy. You can also follow me on social media. There's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. And if you want to level up, If you want to become that next level version of you, email me. Email me at henry@vibeabundant.com and we can talk about the shift that's possible. If you want to become that next level being, if you want to transform your business, if you want to install a frequency in your mind that literally makes it impossible for you not to receive the life that you desire, email me and we will talk about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.